Hey guys, it's Tia from Blessed to the T. Today I want to talk to you about feeling overwhelmed. And the scripture that I chose for today is part of Psalms, the 23rd chapter, which says that He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. And so there are times, so much is going on in life right now. It may be stressful. You may feel overwhelmed. It's time for the kids to get out of school. So you may be challenged with that, facing your kids going off to college, transitioning between middle and high school, or kids just going to summer camp and you wondering, how am I going to do this? How am I going to pay for this? How am I going to get them to where they need to go? Or it could just be life in general, just normal things, right? Whatever it is, decisions that you have to make, it can be stressful. And so it's important in this season and all the time to just remember to keep God first, to make sure that you're spending time with Him, that you care what you can carry, and the rest, if you pray about something, if you give it to God, that you leave it with Him and that you don't pick it up and carry things that you don't have to carry. I think sometimes it's asking for an increased spirit of discernment and wisdom, and making sure that your will is aligned with God's will for your life, because ultimately that's what we want, right? Is God's perfect will for our lives. And so that we don't carry things that we don't have to, that we cast our cares on Him, because He said that He cares for us, that He'll carry our burdens, that His yoke is easy and His burden is light. And so sometimes we just need to silence the noise, right? So many distractions, and sometimes that can be the TV, the radio, sometimes it can be people, sometimes it can be social media. And so maybe you just need time to silence the noise with no distractions, so that you spend time with God, so that you can hear clearly from Him the next steps, so that He orders your steps and helps guide you along the path that He wants you to take. And so that we don't do things in our own strength, but that we remember to keep God first, and know that if we'll lean not to our own understanding, that He'll direct our path. But you have to be open to that. So I encourage you today, spend some time with Him. If you're feeling overwhelmed, tell Him that. He wants to hear from you. God, I feel a little overwhelmed. Can you help me with this? Or help me to leave this at your feet and not pick it back up. So those are my thoughts for today. You see, I'm outside under this beautiful tree and some ants and stuff been on me, so I'm gonna get off my under here. But just for a few minutes to get some fresh air. I hope that you'll get to do that today. I appreciate you watching. I hope that you'll like the video and that you'll come back for more. God bless you today.